If the mind pushes you to do something, first evaluate. If I do it, what will be the result? Will it make me happy or it will not make me happy? That means select your seeds. If you select your seed very well, then you consciously sow the seed of happiness. Then in due course of time, you will reap the fruit also. But if anything that comes to your mind, you just move and go and do. Move and go and do. That means you're a servant of your mind. And you will get into trouble everywhere. Then we also said the actions of anger and the urges of the tongue. You know, things that try to make us angry, we should practice tolerance, knowing fully well that we are not perfect, others are not perfect also, and in relating with others, there are differences. So if somebody doesn't act the way we expect him to act, we should also exercise maturity by tolerating the urge to become very angry, wanting to react, want to see the person suffer. We should tolerate that urge. And then the urge of the tongue, we should select our food also. We should not try to eat everything that comes our way. We regulate our eating. We may give the example of the tortoise. When the tortoise senses danger, it withdraws its senses. When everywhere is calm, it comes out and begins to walk. So similarly, a devotee withdraws his senses when he sees garbage, chicken, turkey, rolling in some 5 junction, all those alluring things, fish, different kind of meat, devotees to feel disgusted. Anyway, before we were all there, we used to be happy when there's opportunity to eat any of these things. We used to be happy. But now we see that that happiness is in the mode of ignorance. It's happiness in the mode of ignorance. So now, those things don't trip us, don't move us. Instead, we see those who are there trying to eat those things, are eating those things and selling them as barbaric, uncivilized. So the devotee is not interested. Rather, when he sees prasadam that is offered to the Lord, immediately his senses will come out and gomadize it, and he withdraws. This is a devotee, you see. So he selects his food, the devotee selects his food. Doesn't use his tongue, his mouth to eat the head of another living entity, or use his mouth to eat the mouth of another living entity, that kind of thing. Then the belly and the genitals, that this is a straight line. This straight line, the tongue, the belly, and the genitals must be controlled. Otherwise, you cannot be a Goswami, you cannot become a guru. A guru must be a dhira. A dhira means one who is able to control the urges, all the urges of the senses. And then is qualified to make disciples all over the world. The genitals must be controlled. You don't see any opposite sex and always start running around. No, start trying to catch attention. The end up is sex. And you might not be ready for the result of that. So control the urge so that you can select somebody that you can stay with and serve and take it, whether good or bad, in the service of the Lord. That is how to go. So that quotation is in Nectar of Instruction, verse 1. Okay? The qualification of a guru. Then, 2 qualifications. Another quotation. Tad Vigyanatam Sa Guru. Tad Vigyanatam Sa Guru. Eva Bigashat. Samipani Strotriyam Brahmanistam. Tad Vigyanatam Sa Guru. Eva Bigashat. Samipani Strotriyam Brahmanistam. To understand these things properly, one must humbly approach with firewood in hand a spiritual master who is learned in the Vedas and firmly devoted to the absolute truth. Then we said, firewood in hand. firewood in hand actually means when you are approaching the Guru, you have to go with some gifts. A gift that can help him in his service to his own spiritual master. That is the meaning of once you approach a Guru with firewood in hand. That means you go with something that can help him in his service to his Guru. You can go with incense, you can go with flowers, you can go with a garland or ready-made, you can go with bottles of pure water, you can go with some fruits, you can go with something that will help him in the service of his own Guru. So that is the meaning. And this quote is a third beginner as Guru Sami Pani. Sami Pani means carrying firewood in the hand. And when going to the Guru, meaning you should carry something to offer to the Guru when we visiting him. That is what it means. Then something that will help him in his service to Srila Prabhupada. Then Strotriya and Brahmanistan means the Guru is expert in hearing about Krishna from the right source. Gurus must be connected to the bona fide spiritual master or to bona fide chain of disciplic succession. He must have a Guru. For one to become a bona fide Guru means he himself must approach a Guru. And that Guru must have a Guru. And that Guru must have a Guru. So there should be an unbroken chain of disciplic succession that the Guru is connected to. That is the meaning. He must be connected to the Paramparam, one qualification, and is firmly fixed in his Krishna consciousness. He's steady in his spiritual practices. That means he's somebody who is living by example. A Guru must be someone who is exemplary. All the things he's telling you to do, he's also doing them. You see him doing them. So such are qualifications of a Guru. He must be firmly connected to the bona fide chain of disciplic succession. Then he must be well versed in the scriptures, and he must be steady in his practice of Krishna consciousness, following firmly, practicing very exemplary. And there's a similar verse. Tasman Guru Prapadyeta Jigyasu. Tasman Guru Prapadyeta Jigyasu Sreya Uttama. No. Tasman Guru Prapadyeta Jigyasu Sreya Uttama. That we do not know Krishna. So we should do Jigyasu about the Uttama. Uttama Sreya. Understand? Uttama Sreya means the ultimate goal. Uttama Sreya. Uttama Sreya. Sreya means the goal. So we must inquire, we must be in the mood, the students will be in the mood to inquire from the master about the ultimate goal. Is to inquire from the master, is to ask questions to his Guru, his potential Guru. You ask him questions. It is not question about geography or chemistry or mathematics. So it is not question of how to make money. Gurudev, how can I make money? I want money so much. How can I make money? Or you ask Gurudev, I want to be a lawyer. Can you train me? Not materialistic questions. You don't go to the Guru asking him mundane questions or trying to test his intelligence. You should ask questions about the ultimate goal of life. The goal of human life is to reestablish our relationship with Krishna. So you should ask questions concerning that and how you can make advancements in your practice of Krishna consciousness. These are the questions. The obstacles you experience in the course of your practice, then how you can personally overcome them. These are the questions you ask your Guru. How can you sharpen your focus? What are the weapons to sharpening your focus? What are the weapons to sharpen
Krishna
your focus?
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna?
Yeah, please. I hope we are taking it from lesson 6 or 7.
Lesson 6.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, we touched all this before, so we are retouching it again.
All right.
We
Thank
can't
you.
go into detail as we did before, but we are retouching. Okay. Yes. Okay, therefore I say a bona fide guru does not impart some self-styled concocted knowledge. His knowledge is standard and received from the parampara. It does not give self-styled knowledge. It is standard received from the parampara and is also firmly fixed in the service of the Supreme Personality of God. Brahmanism is fixed in its focus. And these are his two qualifications. He must have heard from the Vedic, he must have had the very knowledge through the discipline succession, and he must be established in service to the Supreme Lord. He does not have to be a very learned scholar, but he must have heard from the proper authority. That means he must be connected to the chain of discipline succession. He must have a guru, and his guru must have his guru, and his guru's guru must have a guru, all connected, to the same chain of disciplic succession. See, very, very important. Okay. Then he said, Sabde Pare. What is the qualification of such a guru? Who is expert in two things? The guru must be expert in two things: Sabde and Pare. A guru must be expert in Sabde, conveying the deep meaning of the Vedas. He must be well learned in the Vedas. He must know the goal of the Vedas. Actually, the goal of the Vedas is to understand Krishna, to become a devotee of Krishna. That is the goal of the Vedas. Vedai cha savai aham eva vedya. Vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham. That is in Bhagavad Gita 15:15. Sarvasya chaham hridis anivista matas mriti jnanam apuanamsa. Vedai cha savai eva vedya. Vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham. The goal of the Vedas is to know Krishna. Krishna is to know how the Vedas. So his first qualification is that he is expert in conveying the deep meanings of the essence of the Vedas. He does not become carried away by the flowery language of the Vedas. A lot about how to worship demigods, how to do this in order to get that result, materialistic result. He sees beyond that. He knows that these are just means of encouraging people to accept higher authority. But the ultimate thing is to surrender to God, because God is the supreme authority. So a guru is fixed in that. He's fixed in that. He's fully convinced in that. And that is what he lives for, that is what he teaches his disciples. Then Sabde, and then Pare. That is Sabde, conveying the deep meaning of the Vedas, and it must be Pare. That means he must be fixed in rendering service or transcendental loving service to Sri Krishna. He himself must be there rendering this service, steady in his spiritual practices. Okay? So Sabdi Pare, Sabdi conveying the deep meanings of the Vedas, and Pare in rendering of transcendental loving service to Sri Krishna. Also, he has fully and firmly taken shelter of the spiritual energy of the Lord. It does not deviate and it does not fall down. That is a guru. These are the two qualifications of a bona fide. Take note of them. Then we should be very careful to notice these qualifications before selecting a guru. We must be very careful in noticing this. Before you take a guru, you must look out for these qualifications. Understand? Because it is very, very important that the disciple tells the guru and the guru tells the disciple before you select somebody as a guru, because it's a lifelong commitment. It is not something you go in then you want to come out. No. When you abandon your guru, it constitutes a very big offense. So the disciple has the right to test yes, the potential guru. You want to take initiation from a guru, you have the right to test. The testing is not to just put him into some kind of materialistic test or testing which you should know. You test to see, family fits in the devotional services. You test to see. You try to study his lifestyle. How he wakes up, how he's inclined to teaching the scriptures, how he's inclined to doing his Prabhupada group, how he's inclined to show by example, how much he's ready to be an acharya. You have to study the guru on that. And you have to ask him philosophical questions also. You have to ask him questions to clear your doubts about the goal of life. What is the goal of life? How do we get there? Where are we? Why are we still here? What is the goal? How do we get there? What are the obstacles on the path of the process? What is the process of going there? What are some of the obstacles we meet if you are following the process? How can we overcome it? Then all these questions you should ask the guru to let him know that you are interested in this Shreya, the ultimate goal. Then the guru says that you are serious. And you go and ask the guru some mathematical questions, trying to test whether he can understand it. And if you don't answer your mathematical question, simultaneous equation correctly, then it's not qualified to be a guru. So the guru can test you also. But sometimes, he can ask you questions, tell you to do some services. Guru can test you in many ways. Many ways, both ways you see and ways you don't see. So the guru has the right to test the disciple before submitting to him. Like if you want to, even ordinary chemists, if you want to buy something that you want to use for long, it is expensive. And before you buy it, you have to test it to see whether it is working. So it is in the same mood. The disciples test to see whether the person want to take as a guru is steadily situated in devotional service and is fixed in the knowledge of the Vedas. That means is he properly connected to the parampara? Then he said, what are his behaviors? What are the symptoms? What are the symptoms of a pure devotee? And if it should be a stiradimuni means one who is equiposed in the midst of dualities, happiness and distress. It does not oscillate like a pendulum between the polarities of happiness and distress. When the cause for happiness comes, it's equiposed. It's not elated. When the cause for distress comes, it does not become distress. Why? Because he has trained his eyes to see Krishna in every situation and every situation in Krishna. Therefore, he's unagitated, he's deep. A guru is deep. Deep in what? Deep in the knowledge and practice of devotional service. Therefore, small things do not agitate him. Yes. Different rivers and rivulets enter into the ocean. Does the ocean become agitated? No. The ocean is still, it's just peaceful. Why? Because it's deep. It's deep enough to contain all the water that are coming from every direction. The ocean absorbs all of them and they become part of it. You see? So similarly, a pure devotee, a guru, should have this qualification of being grave, being equipoised, being steady in mind, being steadily situated in self-control. It does not become agitated by anger or some cause of intolerance. It does not become elated when there is something good. It's calm because it's seen that everything is coming from the Lord and for the purpose of glorifying the Lord. So he receives everything in that way. and he glorified them. If there is a challenge, somebody confront him, he sees it as a test of the Lord for him to exhibit his inner qualities like tolerance, self-control, peacefulness, simplicity, cleanliness, purity, truthfulness. So he just used the opportunity to practice it. And by doing so, he's showing example to others. So that material life does not mean, or spiritual life does not mean there will be no temptations again. Temptations can come, but when they come, how do you respond? That differentiates the devotee from the non-devotee. So as we are trying to become devotees, we want to take shelter of a pure devotee. A pure devotee must have those qualifications. It must be peacefully situated in self-control or equanimity. It does not swing from polarity to polarity like a pendulum. It does not oscillate between polarities like a pendulum. So these are qualifications you look out for in a guru. Yes, bona fide guru for that matter. Okay, so the next phrase here, list. What are some appropriate, what are some inappropriate reasons for selecting a guru? What are some inappropriate reasons for selecting a guru? Let's go again, because we have to refresh our memory. We are scaling through. There are appropriate reasons, there are inappropriate reasons. When you give the inappropriate reason, the opposite is appropriate. So what are some inappropriate reasons for selecting a guru? I'm waiting to hear from you. What are some inappropriate reasons for selecting a guru? If you don't answer, I will call you. If you don't answer voluntarily, I will call your name. If you don't answer voluntarily, I will call your name. What are some inappropriate reasons for selecting a guru? There's somebody say he wanted the guru. Say, why do you like this guru? Why do you want to surrender to this guru? He said the way the guru smile is so sweet. His smile is so sweet. So that's why I want to take him as a guru. It is a good reason, but that is not enough. By the same token, what are some inappropriate reasons for selecting a guru? Say, oh, somebody said the guru dresses very nicely. Oh, the way he dresses, the dressing fit him so much. So for that, I like him. And that person said, I like this guru because he's from America. If you take American guru, you have opportunity to go to America also through your guru connection. Inappropriate reason. The reverse is appropriate. Oh, why do you want to take this particular guru? It's an Indian body. This culture is from India, and the Indian gurus, they are more fixed. They know how to do devotional service than the Westerners. That's why I want to take this person as a guru. Wrong reasons. Why do you want to take this guru? He has many disciples all over the world. And if I become his disciple now, I'll be automatically connected to all those disciples. Then I can do business with them. Inappropriate reason. But if you say you want to connect to them so that you can get the association, you can join the WhatsApp group and be learning from them. There are so many advanced disciples. That is also good.
Prabhuji. Prabhuji, please, can you say that some of the reasons for selecting inappropriate guru is, or maybe this guru has mystical powers, he's very powerful. So I think if I choose this person as my guru, then all my karmic reactions will be gone. I'll be also be mystically powerful.
Yes, inappropriate reason. Yes, that's inappropriate reason. Thinking a guru is, that's why many people go to Sai Baba and say, make a hand like this, then some ashes will come out from the hand. It's called vibhuti. When you take that ash, all the material desires will. Inappropriate reason. Inappropriate reasons for selecting a guru.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please, can you also say an inappropriate reason for selecting a guru who is not firmly fixed in service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead?
Now, these are qualifications. Yes, if you see your own reason for selecting a guru that can be considered inappropriate.
Oh, okay.
It is wrong choice of guru to select somebody who is not firmly fixed. That means you have to study the guru before you take. But what are some of the inappropriate reasons why disciples take a guru? Wrong reasons for taking a guru.
Okay.
I just have Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, yeah, some people are taking the good, selecting the good because they are thinking that the gurus are famous. With the idea that a famous guru is more very powerful.
Yes. Yes. If you say, hey, this guru is very famous, and let me take initiation from him, you will see that my guru is more famous than your guru. And your guru is not popular. My guru is very popular. They know him everywhere. So me, I want to take from him because he's very popular. Wrong reasons. Wrong reasons. And if somebody take a guru because for these wrong reasons, what can be some of the consequences for that? If you take a wrong guru, if you take a guru based on some of these wrong reasons, what can be the result? What could happen to you if your
Hare
reasons for
Krishna.
taking it?
Hare Krishna,
Prabhuji,
Prabhu.
please, I think the devotee will not be fixed in his or her devotional service, thinking that maybe I chose this person as my guru, maybe specifically because he will fulfill all my heart's desires. But if that is the motive, and if such desires are not being fulfilled, you will get disappointed and you will not be fixed in your devotional service. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much. Yeah. And some
Hare
more
Krishna,
other reasons.
Prabhu.
Haribo, carry on.
I think most of the time you have to watch the guru spiritual background, how he deal with his devotees, how he take care of them, how he hear their crying, and sometimes too you have to know him very more before taking an initiation from him.
Yes. You have to take time to study the guru before taking initiation. That we say we even went to the extent of saying you should test the guru. And what can you test? Because judgment is not allowed. Okay? To judge a guru is not allowed. If you try to judge a guru based on
Not to
his
judge, but you have,
huh?
it is not to judge. It is something you
Yes,
are taking for life. So you are not judging.
you should not judge. Judging is not good, but discrimination is good. You discriminate on the basis of Guru Sadhu Sastra, okay? Guru, Sadhu, Sastra. What does the scripture say about qualifications of a guru? And you use that to look at the guru life, just as we are saying, you should study the guru. If his life is in accordance with the scriptures, if it's in accordance with the scripture, if he's living in accordance with the scripture, then you accept him. But if you see that if you are not satisfied with the way he's living, you have to take your time to select a guru. So judging is not allowed, but discrimination is allowed. And discrimination should be on the basis of Guru, Sadhu, Sastra.
Prabhu,
Okay?
light is on. Oh. Yo, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, light is on.
Okay, it has just come on now. Yeah. Let me see.
Yes.
Oh, we are tired of darkness. So darkness go, lights come. Do you know that my bulb is dead? My bulb just died. Let me do for. Please give me a few minutes. Let me take a bulb. Let's be studying. Try to find out, you know. Taking this light off and on till they kill my bulb. Sabde pare. Hare Krishna. I think this is better than before. Yes, I'm seeing more now. Oh, light is better than darkness. So as long as this material world is concerned, your determination should be so strong that nothing should stop you from doing whatever you want to do. That is why we are ready for it. Darkness will not stop us from having our classes. Henceforth, that's our determination. If they like, they should take the light for the whole night. We'll do our class. Okay, very, very interesting. So let's go on, let's go on, let's go on. Yes, we are there. Judging is not allowed, but discrimination is allowed. Discrimination means on the basis of Guru, Sadhu, Sastra. Do the scriptures say this? What do the scriptures say about this? Is it living according to the scriptural injunctions? If yes, you follow, then you try to be careful. Then, Sadhu. Are the other devotees living like that also? Can we see some other devotees living this way? Then you will see. If yes, then you know that is properly connected. Guru, Sadhu, Sastra. Are other gurus living like that also? These are the parameters for judgment. So it is actually not judgment, but discrimination on the basis of Guru, Sadhu, Sastra. That means intelligence is required. Okay? You have to employ your intelligence. And that's why we say if you want to buy even an ordinary gadget, you test it very well. Test it here and there to see that everything is intact. Then you pay for it. Yes. That is it. Judging means we speculate, but discrimination means we evaluate and we validate. Friend has taken, and his name is now like this. Yeah? My friend has taken. So I will also take. Then you go and take. Or everybody is taking. Let me also take. You go and take. You are not taking for the sake of wanting to start your spiritual journey seriously, wanting to be committed to your spiritual journey. But you are taking because others are taking as a matter of social custom. Say you must take a group, so let me also take a group. Then you are not following anything. Just like how some of our brothers from different line, different religions used to do. Jesus Christ will die for us. He has died for us. So we can do whatever you like. So just say, just accept Jesus. When you say, have you accepted Jesus? You say yes, then okay, you are covered. It's not like that. You should be ready to follow instructions of your guru and be ready to submit yourself for guidance. So you don't take initiation from the guru as a matter of social custom without faith. You know, just because others are taking, you also take. Then sometimes somebody is not very strict about the rules and regulations. Say, oh, I like this guru because he's not very strict about these rules and regulation things. Anything you do, he doesn't even care, provided you are serving. So yes, that guru, I like him. He's not very strict. These other gurus, they are so strict. They chastise you severely if you deviate. Sometimes they suspend you. They are too strict. Now, this is my other guru. This other, you see, anything you just tell him, just smile over it. And you go do it, you tell him again, you smile over it. It's not very strict. I like him. Wrong reason. We can take guru based on what our hearts resonate with. No, that is not wrong. If your heart goes with somebody and you feel inspired that yes, this guru's way of life is inspiring to me, I would like to also live like that. And let me take shelter of him so that he can guide me on how to live. Taking initiation from a guru means the guru, there are many things new instructions that the guru will give you, including no meat eating, fish or egg, no gambling, no intoxication. You should be ready to follow the guidance given by the guru. Otherwise, there is no need. Understand? Your heart goes with him. That yes, this guru, he touched me. He's genuine. He's following. And his exemplary life has created some magnetic field around him. And he attracts my heart. I want to take shelter of him. It's a shelter that is reliable. It's a reliable shelter. Then you take shelter of him. Okay? Or you want to take a guru based on his charisma, the way he carries his body. When he enters an environment, the way he carries his body. Hey, there are many temples under him, even. Very popular guru, famous. Many temples, many disciples. I will take initiation for him. The wrong reasons. And therefore, is American guru better than Indian guru? This guru, the black body guru, I don't want to take initiation from. No. Guru said, Lord Chaitanya said, whoever practices Krishna consciousness with sincerity and is not speculating, he is properly connected to the chain of discipline succession and is living the example. He can make disciples all over the world. So accept such person as a guru. Okay, so we asked, say, what are some of the consequences of choosing a wrong guru? And we say we will not be able to follow wholeheartedly, and we commit guru apparat. There will be slow progress in our spiritual life. Then sometimes I will fall down. I will not be. We ourselves will not be exemplary. And sometimes we become critical, cynical, and sometimes we become enemies to the movement. If we take the wrong person as a guru, it's bad example will demoralize us and misdirect us. You see, so wrong reasons. Okay, and it can promote it can promote comparison also. Wait, let me see. Janma, are you there? Hare Krishna? Hey, she didn't give me co-host. If I'm not careful, I turn off this one, then everything is off.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Can you hear me?
Prabhu.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Haribo.
Wrong reason for choosing a guru often stem from a desire for quick solution, ego-driven motives, a desire for quick solutions.
Desire for quick solutions. My phone is going off. Wait. Yes, that is one reason. One of the consequences of taking a guru.
Ego-driven motives.
Wait, my phone is shutting down. Let me plug it back. Yes. Sorry for the inattentiveness. So come again, back to Janet.
I said ego-driven motives.
Is it okay now?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hey, I'm afraid of putting off this other one because it can off the whole page, the whole link.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm managing and it's echoing like anything. Oh my God.
Prabhu, should I continue?
What do I do? Back to Sarah. Can you please call Janma? Call Janma Sami to come and give me co-host.
Okay,
Prabhu. Yeah, or to activate, give me the sharing rights. Tell her to come and give me the sharing rights.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Haribo. Okay, please, back to Janet. Sorry for the inattentiveness.
Dharma, no problem.
Ego-driven motives. Yes.
Yeah, misunderstanding of what a true spiritual path entails.
Yes. It's like you plunge yourself into ignorance and you will just misunderstand the whole thing. Because the written can be understood by bhakti with pure hearts. So if your guru himself is not, in proper connection and you select him based on external reasons, he's charismatic, he has a lot of disciples without considering whether he's actually following properly or not, then there will be so many consequences. You will never become serious in your spiritual life. You will even fall down and you become cynical and begin to even blaspheme the movement at a point, as if it has failed you. You see, so many bad consequences are there. You will not be exemplary. Yes. You slow your spiritual progress very down. And you begin to compare your guru with other gurus. All these are possibilities. You in the process create in-group, out-group. This is my own group, guru groupism. My guru disciples, we can do things together, we cooperate. Well, all these are consequences of choosing guru with inappropriate motives. Okay, let's carry on. Steps for selecting guru. Steps for selecting guru. The following steps are adopted from ISKCON law book regarding steps towards initiation. The laws are presented in full in the appendix. Let me see if I can. So. Does anyone have the student handbook there? Anyone has the student handbook?
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu, I have mine.
Okay, go to page 34.
34. Okay.
How does it concern you? My friend, get out.
Yeah?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Janma,
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
I beg, give me
Prabhu,
sharing close.
You are logged in with Base Africa. You are the host, so you can make yourself co-host.
No, but I mean sharing rights.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You will see that. Click on your name, user. That user. Click on it. You see co-host. Make yourself co-host with the other system.
Wait. I want to off the phone, and I don't know if I off the phone, the computer will be off also. I don't know.
Which one is the phone? Is it user that is the phone or Base Africa? Which one is the phone?
The user is the phone.
Okay, then you can off the phone now.
I can off it.
Yeah, just leave. Just leave.
Okay. It is written, okay. Assign and leave. Assign to user now. I should have assigned it to user instead of William Happy.
Okay, that means your phone is Base Africa now. This one you're using now is the laptop.
Yes. The phone is off now.
Okay, then Dr. Williams. Hi, Bishop Dr. Williams.
Dr. Williams, are you there? Oh, he's not even there. We have made a mistake. I have made a mistake. And the two alternatives were there, and my hand just pressed William before I saw the other alternative.
Yes.
So what to do now?
Let me quickly log in back. I was charging. Let me charge him. Let me log in back.
Okay.
Hare
I'm sorry.
Krishna, Prabhu.
Dr. Williams.
Prabhu Hare Krishna.
Jama, tell him what to do.
Okay, Dr. Williams,
Prabhu,
please
yes, Prabhu.
click on Prabhu's name, user. Click on it and make him the host.
Okay.
Click on his name. Go
Let
to
me check.
participant.
Okay.
Down there, you see participants. Click on his name, user.
Okay. User.
Yes. Then make
Yeah.
host. Make him the host. Yes, make him host. Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm now
Prabhu, are
You're
you?
welcome.
Okay, so now I can share?
Yes, now you can share.
Okay. I'm not even going to open the page. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's be going on. Page 34. Somebody should read.
Yeah.
1 year preparatory period. Read what is there.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, page 34, steps of selecting guru, right?
Yes, read everything. Read everything from the top.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Please, I suggest you make somebody co-host just in case your phone logs out too.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Maybe back to Sarah so I can access it because I'm with her here.
Okay.
Make her co-host.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Can I go ahead, Hare Krishna?
Yes.
Okay. Steps for selecting guru. The following steps are updated from ISKCON law regarding steps toward initiation. The laws are presented in full in Appendix 5, page 72. And then there is a diagram. 1 year mandatory period. Prabhu Dasraya. Disha and Shisha Guru Padasraya. Hari Nama initiation. Okay, and then come 1 year preparatory period. Engage February in devotional service. Strictly follow 4 regulative principles. Chant 15 rounds a day. Attend full morning programs. Temple residence. Attend morning programs at home or Nam Hata. Non-temple resident. Then we come to Prabhu Dasraya.
Let us stop first. Let's stop first.
Okay.
Engage favorably in devotional service. That means 1 year preparation period. Before you can take initiation, you have to prepare yourself for at least 1 year. At least 1 year. Okay? At least 1 year. 1 year preparatory period. 1 year. Okay? 1 year. Then engage favorably in devotional service within this 1 year. Okay? Are you there?
Yeah.
That means you are following, your temple authority knows that you are following. And this is what we refer to as you becoming a dry wood before you are added to the jagia. If you are already following the 4 regulatory principles and you are chanting for at least 1 year, you are already a dry wood, dry enough to let the fire burn. But if you are not following for at least 1 year, you are still a wet wood. If you put a wet wood inside a jagia, it will just quench the whole fire and it will produce lot and lot of smoke, and everyone will be so uncomfortable. So we say become a dry wood first before you be added to the fire. Okay, so that is the meaning of you following strictly, engaging favorably in devotional service. within that 1 year period, then you are strictly following the 4 regulative principles. You are chanting your 16 rounds a day, attend full morning programs. If you are a temple resident, if you are at home, you'll be doing your program by yourself according to your convenience. And also morning program at home or Nama non-temporary. If you are at home, sometimes it's difficult to do these morning programs. So you can do this program, the chanting, like Mangalati. You chant by yourself and you record it, and you can be playing the audio as you are preparing to go for work. You just on the audio. Samsara daga naladidaluka chanaya karuya ganaganatwa pratasya kalyana gunanavasya bande guru sri charana rabin. It's better for you to record your own voice so that you can sing the whole song in a pace that will be conducive for you, appropriate for you. If you have to prepare for work early in the morning and you have to warm your food or you have to cook, you have to do this, you have to bath, and within that period, you are playing it. Though you are doing other things, you are playing and you are still singing along. If you are alone anyway. If you are alone, if you are with other people, you cannot unless you put earpiece and you are enjoying it. But you should record your own voice singing these songs. Learn the songs, sing and record your own voice. Record your own Mangalati. Record your own Tulasi Puja. Record your own Guru Puja. And you can be playing it while preparing for work. You can do like that. And if you are free and you're not going for work early in the morning, you can just play it, listen to it. If there are other people, you put your earpiece, you listen to it. Only you know what you are doing. But if you are alone, you can put it on and it will be playing. And you are following it like that. But early in the morning, you must wake up to bath. You have to start practicing all those things, even if you are at home. If you are in the temple, it's very easy because other people are waking up to practice. So you also wake up by the environmental force. But if you are at home, nobody is watching you. So you may decide to just lie down and sleep again. But it is good for you to get up, also practice that discipline of, following that in the house. It fortifies you, it shelters you. Okay? You will see yourself that you are within the shelter. And if you are experiencing the shelter of the Param, the shelter of Srila Prabhupada, the shelter of your Siksha Gurus, the shelter of your Guru, potential Guru, you will feel secure, you will derive a taste, you will relish a taste from that shelter. You will feel the security and your confidence level will be boosted. Imagine Srila Prabhupada giving you shelter. Your Guru is giving you shelter. Your Siksha Gurus are giving you shelter. And you are receiving this shelter. Receiving means you are working according to their guidance. Without laziness, you are trying to implement whatever they tell you. You are secured. That means you are in proper alignment. You are in proper alignment with Srila Prabhupada, your own Guru, and your Siksha Gurus. That is the shelter. That provides immunity. It immunizes you against the onslaught of the three modes of material nature. The bombardments coming from the three modes will be insulated. And by that, you have the potentials to become a stronger and stronger devotee. And the possibility of you becoming very Paka devotee is there because the shelter is actually positively influencing your spiritual progress. It wards off negativity on your part. You see how important to take shelter? You are not alone now. Srila Prabhupada Shakti is with you. Your Guru Shakti is with you. And the Siksha Guru Shakti is also with you. So if you are working in proper alignment, you feel secured. Understand? You are not working alone. Whenever you take major decisions, you consult with your Guru, you consult with your Siksha Guru. That transforms whatever you are doing or whatever you are about to do into something spiritual. whereby you are getting the support from your superiors, then you can just break through anyhow. Understand? Both spiritually and materially. The shelter of the Guru, the shelter of Srila Prabhupada, the shelter of your Shiksha Gurus, all will intensify your security.
Vanessa,
Hare Krishna. Go ahead. I thought you wanted to ask a question. Ooh, you are not ready to ask a question. Okay, so that is it. Then Prabhupada Ashraya. Wait. Prabhupada Ashraya.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
So, that focus attention on Srila Prabhupada as preeminent Shiksha Guru.
Okay.
Chant Srila Prabhupada's pranama mantras while offering obeisance.
Yes.
Receive guidance from respective ISKCON spiritual authorities, into brackets Shiksha Gurus.
Yes.
Complete ISKCON disciple course.
Good. So stop there now. Prabhupada Ashraya means the first 1 year is preparatory period. Now Prabhupada Ashraya means taking shelter of Srila Prabhupada. And what does this constitute? What does it constitute when we say taking shelter of Srila Prabhupada? What does it mean by taking shelter of Srila Prabhupada? Taking shelter of Srila Prabhupada means we focus attention on Srila Prabhupada as preeminent Shiksha Guru. Preeminent Shiksha Guru here means is the founder of Acharya, and by that, he has given all the foundational books, the Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, the 7 purposes of ISKCON he has instituted, the structure, administrative structure of ISKCON he has instituted, and he has given purpose, and all our spiritual masters, previous Acharya, all are just there, all our Acharyas or Gurus, they become Gurus by following Srila Prabhupada's instructions. So they are one in purpose with Srila Prabhupada. That is the meaning. These persons are one in purpose with Srila Prabhupada. And since they are one in purpose with Srila Prabhupada, and you also become one in purpose with them, then you have also accepted Srila Prabhupada as your preeminent Shiksha Guru. He is the Shiksha Guru for the whole ISKCON. ISKCON devotees today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow. Srila Prabhupada is the preeminent Shiksha Guru. Okay? So this is where we are. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So this is what it means. It means that you have accepted Srila Prabhupada as your preeminent Shiksha Guru. And by that, you are directly associating with Srila Prabhupada. You are directly associating with Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is a pure devotee. I may not be a pure devotee, but Srila Prabhupada is a pure devotee. And those pure devotees became pure devotees by associating with Srila Prabhupada. And here you are, you get the same opportunity to associate with Srila Prabhupada. And if you are associating with Srila Prabhupada, who is a pure devotee, you have the opportunity to become a pure devotee also. You see how beautiful it is? Associate with Srila Prabhupada directly, and you do that by studying his books. When you are studying Srila Prabhupada books, you are reading the purports, and you are carrying out the instructions, you are associating directly with Srila Prabhupada also. That is the meaning. Okay? Then we say, chant Srila Prabhupada's pranam mantra while offering obeisances. As long as you have not taken a Diksha Guru, you also chant Srila Prabhupada's mantra when you offer obeisances. Okay? When you offer obeisances, you chant Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada's pranam. But then when you take initiation also, then you start chanting your spiritual master's name. Within that 1 year preparatory period, you can approach a particular spiritual master, and the spiritual master will allow you, if he agrees, you approach through the temple authority. If he approves, then he will give you his mantra. Then you have to chant that mantra. Then after chanting the mantra, you still chant Srila Prabhupada's mantra in addition. So Srila Prabhupada is Siksha Guru, instructing spiritual master for all, preeminent instructing spiritual master for all ISKCON devotees, both new and old. So by that, we offer obeisances, you chant your Guru's pranam, you chant Srila Prabhupada pranam in addition. Then receive guidance from respective ISKCON spiritual authorities. Yes, as we are saying, the three authorities, main authorities, Srila Prabhupada, your spiritual authority, that's your spiritual master, your Diksha Guru, and your Siksha Gurus. These three of them, they work in harmony. They work in harmony. The spiritual master, your Guru, is working in harmony with Srila Prabhupada, and the Siksha Gurus are working in harmony with your Diksha Guru. So the three of them are properly aligned. They are all available to give you shelter. And if you take that shelter, brother, you are insulated against any kind of bombardments, materialistic bombardments. Then you receive guidance from respective ISKCON spiritual authorities, that means Siksha Gurus. Those who are teaching you how to preach, those who are teaching you how to do your devotional service, those who are teaching you how to worship the deity, those who are teaching you how to cook, those who are teaching you how to go do Sankirtan, all are your Siksha Gurus in some forms. But your main Siksha Guru is your immediate temple authority. Your immediate temple authority is your Siksha Guru. And any other devotee, senior devotee that his life inspires you, you can also take him as your Siksha Guru. And all other senior devotees. In fact, be in a humble position, see everybody as you should be ready to learn from everybody. Now, complete ISKCON Disciple Course. This course we are doing is a compulsory course for anyone who wants to take initiation. That's why you are doing it, so that when you want to take initiation, they ask you, have you done this disciple course? The Guru first asks you before your name will come out. On the background, the Guru will ask you, have you done this disciple course? If you say yes, okay, then bring your certificate. The Guru looks at it first before he takes time to give you your spiritual name and initiate you. So it's compulsory. It's compulsory that you have done the ISKCON disciple course. Now, Diksha and Siksha Guru Padastraya. Just now we are reading Srila Prabhupada Padastraya. Diksha Guru Padastraya, Siksha Guru Padastraya. This is meaning taking shelter of Diksha Guru and taking shelter of Siksha Gurus, in addition to taking shelter of Srila Prabhupada. So Ashraya means shelter. Okay? Now somebody should read.
Okay. Diksha and Siksha Guru Pada Ashraya. After a minimum of 6 months of following the above, one may select an ISKCON authorized Diksha Guru from among one established Siksha Gurus. Note that 6 months is the minimum period, and one may take as much time as required to make this selection. Responsibility to candidates to choose guru by the exercise of their own intelligence. Notify the local temple president or relevant authority. Take written examination issued by ISKCON authority. Receive formal letter of recommendation from ISKCON authority. Receive permission from the selected guru. Begin to worship that guru and chant his pranama mantra, followed by at least the first of Srila Prabhupada pranama mantras. In addition to taking instruction from one selected Diksha Guru, one continues to take instruction from one's established Shisha Gurus. Communicate to Guru and local authorities if one decides to aspire for initiation from another ISKCON Guru.
Okay. So any question on that?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. I wanted to find out, so that means that if you want to take initiation, must it be within only your temple resident, or you can take initiation from a guru who is outside, who is also an ISKCON guru, but then outside from your territory? Like, let's say some of us will listen to some gurus who are from Mayapur, who are from like some well recognized gurus who give some inspirational messages every morning and other things. So in case you want any of them you want to take initiation from any of them, is that possible?
Yes, it's possible. That's why the last sentence say communicate to guru and local authority if one decides to aspire for initiation from another ISKCON guru. So it is possible. But then you have to formally write to him through your temple authority. Then he will now examine you, and if he's satisfied, he can accept you. But the distance is also there, Sha. Though most of the time, if a disciple is mature and is committed to following the instructions of his guru, the distance doesn't matter so much. After all, you have Siksha gurus that are there to guide you on your daily basis, who are also working in alliance, in proper alignment with your guru. So there is no problem at all. Before taking a guru, you have the chance to choose from any of the gurus that you are inspired by.
Okay. So how would a guru be able to analyze you once there is distance, once you are far away? How would the guru be able to know whether you are following regulative principles or you are not?
That one it works in consultation with the Siksha gurus. That's why your immediate temple authorities are very important. If you select a particular guru, he will consult with your immediate authority, and he will give you specific instructions to monitor you on his behalf also. So he will be giving you reports you might not know. But if you receive instructions from your potential guru, he will be monitoring you, giving reports about your activities, about your services. And you also will have to start communication with that guru. You write him mails, he replies you, he will be asking you about your services, what you are doing to improve your daily spiritual life, your personal efforts you are making, how your attitude towards the temple programs as instituted by Srila Prabhupada, all those questionnaires you will give to your temple president, and he will be responding. And in his direct communication with you also, he will be giving you some instructions. But if your guru is physically present, it's also very good. But then you are advised to respect your immediate temple authorities because they are dealing with you on daily basis. They are actually guiding you on how to do devotional service. They are great assistants to the Diksha Gurus. And the Diksha Gurus, they don't joke with them. They don't sidetrack them. Whatever report they give about you, the Diksha Guru takes it very seriously because they are there with you, guiding you on daily basis, evaluating you and doing performance appraisal as needed. So you cannot be whimsical to your local authority here and jump to take a diksha from someone who is not within the vicinity to monitor you, and he will not put proper measures in place to monitor you on his behalf. He will do. And some are very, very strict. Some of the gurus here, they are very liberal to us as per their parameters for granting you initiation. And some are very, very merciful. Others are also merciful, but some are very, very strict in the matter of selecting disciples. There are some gurus that have only 2 or 3 disciples. And they have been gurus for many years. Because when you take disciples, you are making a commitment as a guru to take that disciple back home, back to Godhead. And the disciple is also make commitment that is going to follow your guidance for life. So if you get few disciples that are committed to carrying out your instruction, it's better than having many disciples that are nonchalant about even their vows. They break all their vows and they make things more complicated. Meanwhile, the guru has vowed to take them back home. So they increase the weight of the guru. It's just like somebody is traveling and you are adding more loads for him to carry. Instead of helping him to take some of his loads as he's ready to guide you, you are making yourself, your own body self is a heavy load because you cannot even control your senses, you cannot follow instructions. So you become a serious load on the neck of the guru. You see, that's why some of them are very careful in selecting disciples. They want somebody who is ready to be committed. We all have faults, but one who is ready to be committed, who want to move out of the ordinary way of life, is the one he's looking for. So though some temple authorities also recommend people for initiations that are not qualified, but just because they are supporting with money. Anytime they need donation, somebody support them with donation. Then they want to also use that to encourage the person. So they recommend the person for initiation. And after taking initiation, such persons might continue to maintain their lukewarm stand. And by that, somebody who is recommending somebody for initiation is also going to take part of the reactions of the initiates. If he follows very nicely, he gets some blessings there. If he's whimsical, he gets some chastisement also. The guru will say, oh, you initiated this person to you, recommended this person for me. That's why the guru will scrutinizingly look at the list, ask questions about each and every devotee on the list presented by the temple president. Their services, their attitude, their relationship with other devotees, their relationship with temple authorities, everything, what they do, everything about them, diagnostically, they will interview you about them if you are recommending and let you know that 50% of any deviation, you carry it also. And the converse is the case. If you recommend somebody that follows seriously, you get some of the blessings also. So this is how it goes, Prabhu. Work cooperatively with your local authorities. It doesn't matter who you take as your guru, but that guru will also work in harmony with your local temple authorities. That's why the three of them are functioning in harmony. So the Prabhupada, your Diksha Guru, and your Diksha Gurus, they work harmoniously to
Hare
shelter
Krishna,
you.
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
So I wanted to know that so are there devotees who have taken initiation but are not following instruction?
We are in the material world, though. We are in the material world, though. There are many who are not following after taking initiation. So you don't even see them again till anytime they like, they appear. And there are many like that. We are in the material world, though. People have associated with material energy for a very long time.
Well, I ask these questions because with ISKCON, it takes like example, we are making this course now. After this
Yeah.
course, if you want to take initiation, it takes at least a year for you to analyze for the spiritual master, which is the guru, also to check whether he accepts you or not. So I think with going through all this process, I see it as a journey which is not an easy thing. Like for somebody to devote him or herself to that level and then later not follow instruction. So I just wanted to clarify my doubt.
Yeah, everybody has his own individual independence, and it depends on how you want to use it. If you have taken initiation and you have made all this because you have taken initiation, and if your association is wrong, you can be affected, can be polluted. If you keep wrong association, understand? Because in the letter of instruction, we are advised to avoid the association of known devotees. That if you want to become a lawyer, you go to law school, you associate with other law students. Then with collective minds, people thinking the same way, you associate, we ask the same kind of question, you get help from other students. Before you realize, all your obstacles are solved in that association. But the same way, if you associate with drunkards, you are a very clean person, you have not tasted anything, cigarette before in your life. The more you associate with those who are taking cigarettes and who are taking alcohol, the probability of your getting influenced is 1/2. From wrong association, you receive energy from them, and they also deplete your energy. But if you associate with other devotees who are also like-minded, trying to become devotees, trying to give up material life, then you borrow energy from them. Instead of getting depleted, you're getting boosted. You get boosted by the association. That's why Asat Sangha Tyaga E Vaishnava Achara. Avoid unholy association. Asat Sangha Tyaga E Vaishnava Achara. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Sashrakaya. Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhiyaya. When you associate with devotees, you develop the qualities of the devotees very easily in that association. So you have to select your association. If you are serious, after taking initiation, not some mystical process whereby the guru takes away your ability to sing, it takes away your independence. No, it still leaves you with the independence. Just like Krishna leaves us with the independence. If Krishna wants to take away everybody's independence, he can just do it like this. But he has left us with our independence so that we can choose to do. And in choosing to do what you want to do, you take responsibility. You get reaction for what you do, whether good or bad. You see, the choice is left there. You are left with the choice. Alternatives are there, but the choice is yours. And that's where responsibility takes place. You are accountable for what you do. And the guru doesn't want to interfere with that independence because Krishna himself did not interfere with it. So that's where personal commitment, endeavoring with determination is needed. You have to endeavor with determination. Understand? While avoiding unholy association, you are craving for holy association. While giving up all unfavorable things unfavorable for the execution of devotional service, you are, hankering for things, you are embracing things that are favorable for all the things that are favorable for the execution of devotional service. Even though they are inconveniencing, you still accept, you still embrace them as divine austerity, tapo divian. You see, things that are like poison at the beginning, that are going to be like nectar in the end. Like parents that are strict with their children. At the beginning, people think, oh, these parents are wicked, they are so high-handed. But in the future, the children become very, very strong and self-disciplined. When they get into the association of other people, they shine. They outshine them as against those who were pampered, over-pampered from the beginning. Don't you see? So that is it. While the guru has taken responsibility for taking you back to Godhead, you also made a kind of a contract by saying, I will follow the 4 regulative principles. That's why I asked you at the point of, before giving you the B, what are the regulative principles before you use your mouth to say it? That is your part of the contract you are signing. And then say, how many rounds do you chant? They say 16 rounds. So if after the contract, due to bad association, you begin to backslide, you begin to break those principles. Though the Guru has committed himself to taking you back to Godhead, if you are not unrepentant, the Guru can drop you. He can cut off the result because it is conditional contract. The contract is conditional. Understand? You have your role to play. The Guru has his role to play. So you play your role, and the Guru will play his role. But if you are expecting the Guru to play his role while you are abandoning your role, then there is an imbalance. You see? So if you become negatively heavy, the Guru might decide to cut off. If you are unrepentantly deviant, the Guru might decide to just cut off the connection. Yes. So we should not overburden our Guru. Sometimes we say Guru we come lifetime after lifetime to claim his disciples. So some disciples behave anyhow after taking initiation, expecting that the Guru will come back for them, for their sake. If the Guru is having 1,000 disciples, or if he having only 100 disciples, even, if he comes back for all the 100 disciples, for how many lifetimes before he can take all of them back to God? You will make your Guru suffer.
Argenta Babu.
Krishna, dear devotees, it has happened again. These environmental demons have taken their light again.
Argenta Babu.
They've taken the light again, so I am back to my phone. And I'm equally determined. I'm equally determined to go through.
I can see you have. I can see you have in your area. You have light out issues.
Yeah, they've taken the light just now again.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do like this. So we are almost at the end. There were some quotations we needed to read from the student handbook. And okay, the last one there in that column is Harinama initiation. That after a subsequent minimum of 6 months, one may accept Vaishnava Diksha. That means minimum period is 6 months. Okay, but the general period is 1 year. But a guru can consider giving somebody who is 6 months in the association of devotees. The guru is under no obligation to initiate a candidate. Yes, you cannot force the guru to initiate you if it is not inspired by your way of life. It is a sacrifice the guru is making. And he says it's going to absorb your past karma and also kill the potential, the seed of potential karma at the time of initiation. It's a very serious, a contractual, agreement. You see, whereby the guru is supposed to absorb your previous sinful reactions at the point of initiation and also absorb the potential sinful seeds in you. That means when you take initiation, you lose interest in committing sin. You see, after you absorb the previous ones, you still kill the seeds of sinful activities in your heart by his association, holy association. This is how powerful it is. So, whatever that happen, the guru is actually not under any obligation to take you back home back to God. He's doing his service, and you should not unnecessarily try to make things difficult for him. Then, after initiation, one may accept additional Siksha gurus with the permission of one Siksha guru. Sometimes you like somebody that is been inspiring you, you can take permission of your guru, your Diksha guru, to also give you the chance to take shelter of that person as a Siksha guru officially. Apart from your temple president, you can take somebody else as your Siksha guru also, official Siksha guru. But for that, you need to take permission from your own Diksha guru. Having said that, we want to say in the material world, people are always postponing their surrender to Krishna. But please, the devotees should not follow them. The devotees should not follow those people in their postponement program. There is no time to waste. So a devotee should be determined to going back home, back to God. That means he should be ready to do his best. He should give maximum commitment. Understand? That is the expectation. That is what is expected of the devotee. That we should not emotionally pre-program people to taking initiation from particular gurus. Sometimes some people do it. When you come to the temple, they try to be your personal friend. Then they start telling you about the different gurus and trying to start to convince you, try to influence you to take initiation from their own guru, practically campaigning on behalf of their guru for candidates. So he said that should not be encouraged also. And the gurus themselves also should not campaign for candidates. And they should not use their disciples to also campaign for candidates. Let the person take the initiation from a particular guru based on his own evaluation and acceptance and willingness to commit to such a person. You see? So that is very important also. And we should be open-minded and let potential disciples that tell them that ISKCON is a family whereby you can take initiation from any guru that inspire you. And you should let them know that actually all gurus are one. So if all gurus are one, why should one be afraid of somebody taking initiation from a particular guru and not the one he lies into. So these are some of the things. Then we should have a planned schedule of systematic reading and hearing and services. That at least 4 to 7 hours minimum reading in a week. At least every day, at least we should try to dedicate, maybe 30 minutes to read spiritual books. If we can do that and dedicate some 30 minutes to hearing Krishna's pastimes or lectures, that will help us a lot. Then there are some objective criteria for selecting our Diksha gurus. Yes. 1, do we have full conviction and faith in this guru's capacity? Do you have full conviction and faith in that particular guru's character, his capacity and competence and care? Are you convinced? Are you fully convinced? Do you have full conviction and faith in the particular guru? These are questions you ask yourself. Do I have full conviction and faith in this particular guru, his character, his capacity, his competence, and his care? Will he have time for me in offering inspiration, education, and training, and also in setting facilities in practicing Krishna consciousness? That should be number 1 criteria. These are objective criteria, practical criteria.
Oh, I'm important for your temple a spiritual master. I need to tell spiritual master near a pay. More the same spiritual master. Spiritual master. Okay, see what now.
Master Titus.
Oban. Omoni anu train you. Most master say about go. Thank you.
Master Titus, I need you. By the power invested in me, I meet you. I muted Dr. Titus. Yes, because he was not ready to hear us. I muted him. So we are saying that these are some objective criteria for selecting our Diksha Guru. I mean, before we select a Diksha Guru, we should ask ourselves these 3 questions. And this question is compounded question. It is compounded. Yes, it's a hydra-headed question. 1, do you have full conviction and faith in this guru's character, capacity, competence, and care in offering inspiration, education, training, and in setting facilities in practicing Krishna consciousness? Ask that question 1. Hydra-headed question. Compounded question. Then number 2, you ask, what is his alignment with Srila Prabhupada? Can I serve under him with a lifelong commitment? You should ask yourself these questions. Say, what is his alignment with Srila Prabhupada? How committed is he to Srila Prabhupada? That's why when you are doing your testing of the Guru, these are the things you will be looking out for. How committed is this Guru to Srila Prabhupada? How aligned is he to Srila Prabhupada? Can I serve under him with a lifelong commitment You ask this question. Then you also ask, am I particularly inspired by his vanity or by his instruction and not just his physical presence? Ask yourself that question. His instructions, are they really inspiring enough? You ask, say, am I particularly inspired by his instructions of vanity and not just his vapu? Am I not just carried away by his physical presence and his way of doing things? Are his instructions in alignment with Guru Sadhu and Sastra? Then 4, his commitment to my upliftment in Krishna consciousness directly or indirectly through Shikshas. Am I particularly inspired by his Vani and not his Vapu? Am I inspired by his commitment, either directly or indirectly? Am I? Then if the questions are yes, then you take a Disha Guru. You take a Disha Guru. So that is it. These are objective criteria. Then we say there are some additional notes in the student handbook. When you go, you read through these additional notes. 1, 2, 3 pages of additional notes in the student handbook. So on this note, if you have some questions or commentaries, we can address them. Otherwise, we'll be warming up to closing.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Today. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please, I still have questions to ask. One of my questions is that, so some of us who come to the temple like once a week, for you to take initiation, how would the temple president be able to assess you whether you are a loyal person, you are a good person, or like you are committed to Srila Prabhupada's instructions and devotional service?
Yeah, you must establish a personal relationship with the temple president. Because in this case, he will not just pick you and recommend you. And you have to make your intention known to him. Okay?
Yeah.
He will not pick you for a recommendation. You have to make your commitment known to him. Then, based on that, he gives you specific attention. And he may ask you some questions, how you are practicing your devotional service. He comes close to you. He might give you some questionnaires to fill. And he starts relating, he's observing you. From that very day you tell him onwards, your temple authority will be observing your activities and be appraising your performance. You see? So there is a period of God. Your guru will ask them questions also. They should be able to answer those questions. What is your service attitude? You know, your level of commitment. Are they sure that you are following the rules and regulations? So you have to have a personal relationship with your temple authorities. Then they will stand to recommend you for that initiation. They will not look at you and say, you come and take initiation, you come and take initiation. You have to register your willingness to take initiation. Then the temple president starts evaluating you and appraising your performances. You see, it's just like that.
So what is it? New devotees who have just come to the temple and not knowing the procedure of the worship very well, especially some of the things, some of the mantras recited during services.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you know, sometimes some of the mantras recited during the service, like sometimes you say something and everybody responds. you don't know, you don't hear all those things very well, and then you are still willing to learn, but you don't get anybody to teach you. It's just that you are reading through a Bible path book, following the guidance and instructions from what you are reading from the book, but not getting any personal assistance. How do you go about that also?
So that's you have to approach. That's why you have to approach your temple authority, like the temple president. Then you tell him your commitment, and then he will now take you. You are taking him as like a Siksha now, officially. Then he
Okay.
will give you reciprocal attention. That means you are among the serious ones. You know, he starts following the 80-20 principle with you. Understand? 80% of your business or whatever is done with 20% of your customers. So it behooves, or it is logical to dedicate 80% of your time to that 20%. So you fall within that 20%. Then it begins to give you extra attention because you see that you are committed, you want to take initiation, you want to take the process serious. It selects you out and give you extra attention. Understand? And
Yes.
for that, it will become available to you. So make the first move and register your willingness to go deeper, to intensify your devotional service. Then it begins to take you up from there. Anytime you have questions, you can ask him, he will clarify. You exchange WhatsApp contacts, you will communicate, you build a relationship. And from there, you get his association and he can evaluate you. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Register your commitment by going forward. Meet him and talk with him. You want to go deeper, but you want more association and you want him to give you time. Then you exchange numbers, you begin to communicate. Anything you want to clarify, you ask him. The songs, he will also teach you. He will now arrange for you to learn the songs and all that. On your own, you will be learning before you realize you get everything. That's why this is called Disciple Course. One has to stay for like a year or 6 months before he does this course, because after doing the course, you are like eligible for initiation. And if you don't know many things, all these songs, even the songs, you don't know them, then it's like you have still not known the basics. You see, that's why they give time. Okay.
Okay.
So that is, yes. Register your willingness to go deeper. Then you will get reciprocation from temple authority. Approach the temple president directly. You will take a matter in direct proportion to your willingness to learn. Okay, so we say go to your student handbook, read the additional notes from page 34. Is it 34 or 35? Yes, page 35, 36, and 37. There are some additional notes, so you go and read them. It's to solidify your learning of today. So thank you very much. When we come next time, we just do a little internal summary, a recap.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, very well.
Prabhuji, please,
You
I
have
have
a
a
question?
question.
Yeah,
Yes,
carry
please.
on, carry on.
Prabhuji, please, today you talk about the consequences of selecting inappropriate. And I want to ask that the gurus, they are heavy, like they are more elevated. And they know that we are neophytes, we are beginners. Due to one or two things, unfortunately, we selected like a guru which is not hard to connect. Why don't the guru like take us as someone who is neophyte, humans, and elevate, slowing our progress in our spiritual life? Hare Krishna.
Arebo, your voice went into ecstasy at a point, so ask your question again.
Prabhuji, please, I was asking that today we talk about the consequences
Dancing at
of.
a point. You see, carry on.
Please, I said the consequences of selecting an inappropriate guru, and I was saying that the gurus, they are heavy, they are more elevated than us in terms of spiritual knowledge, transcendental spiritual activities, and maybe due to one or two reasons. Well, we chose a guru which is not heart to heart connection. And I'm asking, why don't the guru, like, since they are heavy, why don't take us like someone who is a neophyte, a beginner, someone who is more ignorant, someone who is in the animal stage, groom us and elevate us to the level that they are, rather than we slowing our progress in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. The guru is ready to guide you once you come to him, when you pass through to the level of coming to him. He will be ready to guide you, okay? But if the guru himself, if your reason for taking the guru is not appropriate, the guru will be giving you instructions that will purify you to make you become a pure devotee. But since your reason is not to wanting to become a pure devotee, it's ulterior reason, the guru's instructions might not be touching you deep. Because you'll be saying, this guru, what is he saying? I want money, I take him because I want to get connection to make money. And he's now telling me about how to give up material desires. How material desires? I want to live before I die. I'm not preparing to die just like that. I want to live before I die. So I'm expecting that the guru will give me the connections whereby I will get money fast. He had disciples in Mauritius, he had disciples in India, he had disciples in America and Brazil and the rest. So he has a lot of connection. That is why I took him as a guru, so that he can expose me to some of these connections. And he's not doing that. So when he's giving instructions of pure devotional service, you'll be asking him questions like, Guru Dev, what business can I do in order to make money? So immediately, if the guru is not talking the way you want him to talk, you begin to lose faith in him. That is not what you want for now. You see, that is why it is best to approach the guru with appropriate reason. The one who want to take the goal of life serious, approach a guru. If you want
Thank
to
you very much.
you approach Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, please, can I call your phone line after the program?
Yes, you can do so.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, the gurus are very merciful. They are very merciful. They will see your level based on the questions you are asking. And they will try to take you from there up, but it is heavier work for them because your initial intention is not proper intention. So he has to do extra work to convert your instruction into appreciable direction. So he has to respond with technique, trying to gradually bring you out of that into a more refined consciousness, whereby you also know the guru. That means you don't know who a guru is. You don't know why you're supposed to, you should take a guru. Your understanding of guru is wrong. You see, a guru is a bona fide representative of Krishna, and his duty is to take you back home, back to God. That is his duty. But you are asking him how you can enjoy this, stay and enjoy this place. Then you want him to teach you Kamakanda, ritualistic ceremony. If you do this ritual, if you want a good wife, you do this ritual. If you want money, you do that ritual. If you want good song, you do this ritual. If you want to have business all over the world, you do this ritual. But these gurus in devotional service, they are not interested, they are not teaching these Vedic regulatory principles for different advanas and ashram. Those things are not the goal. Those things are to encourage people to come to the platform so that by association, they get gradually purified. But the ultimate goal, the main reason why they take disciples is to help guide them back home, back to God, to get out of this prison house entirely, and not to change locations in the prison house, from a place of lower enjoyment to higher enjoyment. That is not the purpose of their, taking responsibility to take you back home. You see, so you give them more work to do, but they will try to do it. And if you also see you have to employ your intelligence, then if there is something better, then you will be able to catch it. There was a story of this devotee who met Lord Shiva also, and he wanted the best thing in life. So Lord Shiva told him that, okay, go and meet this Sanatana Goswami also, who is meditating somewhere in such a place. Go and meet him. He will give you the best thing, the most auspicious thing in life. So he went there. As soon as he got there, he saw this devotee sitting in a secluded place chanting his rounds. Then he said, look, Mahadev directed me to meet you. If I meet you, he said, you will give me the highest thing in life. So Sanatana Goswami said, go to that dustbin. If you go into the dustbin, just shuffle the rubbish. You will come across a touchstone. This touchstone, anything it touch will turn into gold. If you want the thing to touch the diamond, it will turn to diamond. Just touch it with that stone. It's touchstone. So he went, he found the touchstone there, said, what? Wonderful. I've gotten something wonderful. As he was going, something came to his mind. He said, but why is it that if this is the highest thing in the world, why did he put it in the dustbin? Why did he put it in the dustbin? So he went back to me asking. He said, is this actually the highest thing? Because if it is the highest thing, why did you have to put it in the dustbin? He said, actually, this is not the highest thing. But I saw that your desires and I give you the. Do you really want the highest thing? He said, yes, it is the highest thing I want. He said, yeah, okay. He said, go and throw that touchstone into that river. Touchstone, anything you touch will turn to gold. If you get a stone like that, and your guru is telling you to go and throw it into the river, will you throw it? You go and throw it carefully. Then you will use your eye to mark where you throw it for, so that after you will dodge the guru and go and enter the river, go collect the touchstone. In addition to whatever else he has given you, that's what you will do. Many of us, that's what we will do. But he went and with faith, he threw the touchstone into the river and went to meet Sanatan. Then Sanatan said, sit down, take a chanting beat. He's there teaching him how to chant Muhammad. After chanting, he come to realize that actually everything else is just like broken pieces of glass. So that is it. The gurus will pick you from any level, and the bona fide guru will teach you how to gradually come out of that ulterior desire and come on track to learn pure devotional service. This is how it works. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very, very, very much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you too. We appreciate your.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, but these material things, like especially money, is also important, because most of the things, even to build a very good altar for yourself, you do that with money. To be able to get some pendants and other things for yourself, your family, all is money. So when you don't have money, I think service also becomes somehow.
Yes. You need money now. So that's why the guru will be ready to teach you before you take initiation. You should know everything clearly. The gurus are only after pure devotional service. You see? But there are other processes of worship also. The Vedic literature contains all kinds of things. So some people are teaching those things. If you want this material benediction, you worship this particular demigod and you get this. If you want this, you worship that demigod. That's why we have devotees that went to do training. Then they'll be doing different pujas for different people, for different purposes. But that is not pure devotional service. While you are there, you should know that that is not the ultimate goal. Oh. It's because you need this thing for sustenance in this world. That's why you are doing that too. That should be clear in your consciousness so that you'll be conscious that these things are there actually, but they are not the ultimate goal. Is it the ultimate goal I want to go for? I want to go for these things. So the scriptures, the Vedas are given specifically by Krishna so that people who still have desires like that will perform different jagyas. And when they get the results, they offer part of their results to the Lord. They give as donations to the service of the Lord. They facilitate Harinam Sankirtan. Somebody can come and buy dhoti for all the devotees. New dhotis for all the devotees. If fuel the vehicle for the devotees, go and do Harinam Sankirtan preaching. Go to circle and go and do Harinam, for hours and come back. So I facilitate the fuel. It is working, but his work is within regulative principles. Each word is regulated by some scriptural injunctions. He follows those injunctions, he does it perfectly, and when he gets the results, he offers part of the results to the service. That is also allowed. There are many devotees who are functioning on that platform, but they are still devotees. You see, they are initiated, but they are going about it gradually. You see, they have to live before. So they have to follow those jagyas. So the devotees have different levels. There are some devotees who don't do those jagyas. They are there. There are some devotees who do them. They are also there, but they are both devotees. Because the whole thing is that they will be gradually purified and they will be gradually elevated. While doing them, you don't become entangled because you follow the Vedic formula. This is the whole process. So they are not condemned. But it depends on what exactly you want. Then you plug in there. Understand? But ultimately, you can be a devotee and you still do those. For instance, householders. If you are a householder, you are supposed to not abandon your responsibility. So you have to look for money, but you look for money on regulated activities.
Please, what is Harbuja? What is Harbuja, please?
Eh?
You mentioned a word, Harbuja. I wanted to hear what is it?
It's not just Hari Puja. There are some pujas, different jagyas you do. Some kind of sacrifice, ritualistic ceremonies. The priest will conduct it. You want a specific thing. Okay, this is what I want. Then you gather the items and we do the puja for you. Sometimes fire sacrifice is there. Some offerings of some things to some demigods, some deities is there. He does it for you. Because if you are a householder, you should be doing those things so that you can get money to provide for the family. But if you are somebody who want to just go back over to God and become a sannyas, your activities are different. If you are a householder, your activities are different. If you are a brahmacharis, your activities are different, simultaneously different, but all united in devotion to Krishna. So when you do your activities and you get your money, you offer some of the money to support the preaching. You don't eat all the money. You become a miser if you do so. So when you follow the Vedic formula, you get Lakshmi. You offer the part of the Lakshmi as an offering to Vishnu so that some purification will take place. Understand? You get what you are looking for, but don't eat all the result by yourself. You should work with detachment in consciousness. Understand?
Yes, please.
The whole Bhagavad Gita is all about that. Arjuna wanted to renounce prematurely. And Krishna said, no, don't give up your duty. You'll be showing bad example. It's a way of avoiding responsibility. Don't avoid responsibility. I will not allow it. Do your duty. I shut their fight. Okay? And he fought. I said, in there, fight as a sacrifice, as a service to me. Because I want you to do it. So that others will learn from you. Others will learn from you that you should work and offer the result to God. Don't be too attached. At the early stage, at the beginning stage, you are offering, you are doing services, but you are fully attached to the result. You are attached to the service, you are attached to the result. That is the beginning stage of Karma Yoga. But when you become a bit purified, you are working, but you start becoming gradually detached from the results. You are working as a matter of duty. And when you get your money, you offer some percentage in the service of God. Once you start to do that, your purification will intensify. Then you begin to offer more. You offer more as you are advancing. At a point, you begin to see that just become an instrument in the hand of God. Because automatically we take care of everything. Because when we water the root of a plant, the leaves and the branches are automatically nourished. If you do your devotion to God well, everything else will fall in place. See, they're like if the hands and the legs want to be healthy, they don't separately prepare food for themselves. They work very hard and send the food to the stomach. This is the formula. When the stomach is satisfied, the energy is distributed around the body. This is the formula for this is the platform of pure devotional service that the gurus are functioning on. But you know that the disciples are not on that level yet. So they have to meet them on their level and gradually bring them. They give something to them, then add some devotion, add some devotion, add some devotion, like good teachers. Then they guide them through. You know, they are not tired of guiding them. Because when you get the results, you bring part of the results in the service of the Lord too. So they encourage you. So in conclusion, Srila Prabhupada said, a sincere street sweeper is better than a charlatan meditator who meditates only for the sake of the stomach. A sincere street sweeper is better than a charlatan meditator who meditates only for the sake of making a living. You get it? A sincere street sweeper is better than a charlatan meditator who meditates only for the sake of making a living. You get it?
Yes.
So he encourages you that whatever work you are doing, don't stop. If you sincerely do that work and you offer part of the result of that work, you'll be gradually elevated. One who does that is better than somebody who renounces, he has renounced, he doesn't want everything, whereas the desires are inside. He will just exploit in the name of, renunciation. He's wearing the cloth, but his heart is still in material things. So it's better to be sincerely there doing your work and be giving part of the results than to renounce prematurely. Okay? So you are still within if you are working and you are offering some of the results. But don't just be attached to the result, eat it all. If you do so, you become a miser. So that is it. Do your work, but offer some results. Every time you offer, what does the temple need? You provide some of those things. You are doing your work. When you get the results, you remember that you have to give some to Krishna. You come and give to Krishna some part of it. Regular basis. The more you do that, you will not be tired. And Krishna will energize you to go on and on and on and on till, yes, everything you are looking for, you will get it. And you will still not be entangled by your work. You see? So let us know our level and take responsibility accordingly. Okay? Premature renunciation leads to degradation. It does not lead to purification. So do your duty, get gradually purified by following, regulating your activities with the scriptural injunctions. This is the formula. Get it?
Yes, please.
Okay, so thank you very much. On this note, we bring the class to a closure. And for your information, please, we inform other devotees again. Because we have lost 2 days, we want to include Tuesday also. Is it okay? We have lost 2 days. The last 2 days we didn't give class, so we want to add Tuesday also. So those of you who are here, you are already informed. Next Tuesday there will be class so that we can finish quick. Next Tuesday there will be class, okay? So that we can finish quick, okay? Next Tuesday there will be class. That means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Next week, that is how it's going to be. You got it?
Hey, that would be a little bit handy because
Okay, Prabhu.
On Tuesday also, you enter class so that we can finish on time.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Gaddafi is to regulate and be part of it. Okay?
Okay, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hello?
You say on Tuesday? Yes,
Yes.
now. Okay.
We want to add Tuesday. So that next week we have lecture on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. 4 lectures next week.
All right,
Okay?
Prabhu.
Thank you very much for being here. Inform those who are not in this class or who came early but have left. I will also try to inform the ones I know so that we all make it together. After all, we meet on Monday. When we meet on Monday, we announce it again. Then, Hare Krishna. Enjoy your weekend.
Hare Krishna.
Enjoy your tomorrow now.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.